storm inbound. It's coming. Welcome to the AT. My name's Nichols. This year, I'm hiking from Springer Mountain, Georgia to Harpers Ferry, West Virginia. Over the next 46 days and nights, I'll travel across the mountains, valleys, and streams, see sweeping vistas, get caught in countless storms, and encounter all sorts of wildlife. Good morning. Just leaving the shelter area here now. But I'm gonna go back up to the summit of Springer this morning just to get an official start on the AT. All right, it is a little after 9 a.m. Slept pretty good last night. A lot better than on the train the night before. Mostly because I did not sleep the night before the train. Seats are just really uncomfortable. The goal for today is Gentian Gap Shelter. It is like 16 away, something like that. I feel good physically after yesterday. I'm still monitoring the left Achilles. What I'm feeling now is normal, but I just need to make sure I ramp up the mileage correctly and don't push it. So 16 is okay. It's gonna be a slow 16, taking lots of breaks. Have anything else to say? No, I'll check in with you later. Been going through a lot of nice rhododendrons this morning on the way down here to Three Forks. There's a nice bridge here. And there's one. You really only see one stream from the Three Forks here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't know where the other two forks are, because this is just one stream. I mean, it must be down that way. Okay, there's another one. Right after Three Forks, it's a nice wide open trail here for pretty much the next mile until Long Creek Falls. Just finished a nice little climb out of Long Creek Falls, which is a gorgeous waterfall. I talked yesterday about how it feels different than last time, this thru hike. And that's not a bad thing. Rewatching the video from yesterday, I don't know, I kind of got the sense that, oop, there's people up here. I'll try this again in a minute. I lost my train of thought where I was, and there's more people, but I just came up that hill there. I'm a little out of breath, so I'll just go slow here. This hike is different than last year, and that's okay. It's something I knew would happen. I'm perfectly okay with only hiking to Harpers Ferry or May 1st, whichever comes first. AT goes that way towards Buckhorn Mountain, And we are going to skirt around the edge of Hawk Mountain over there. Some other peaks that you can see, or I guess that are visible. You got Blood and Tray Mountain. You got Kawohe / Klingman's Dome all the way out there. Can't see it through the trees at all, but clear enough day you can. Behind us here, Stover Mountain, Rich Mountain, and Springer Mountain through the trees over there. I'm coming on down into Hightower Gap. Just been a nice long sit-down break at Hawk Mountain Shelter. Chatted with Monarch, who's one of the ridge runners this year. Word on the trail is a storm coming on Saturday. Today's Thursday, so that gives you a good idea about how news travels on trail. Here we are 48 hours out, and geez, everyone's making moves for getting off trail on Saturday already. News is flying all up and down the trail about this storm. So I do have plans. I'll be staying at the Green Dragon Hostel on Saturday, but I think I'm going to tweak my plans a little bit. It's going to do even mileage these first 3 days. I might front load this on the first 2 so I can ensure I'm off trail by the time these severe storms start. I think that's probably the smart move. I'm feeling good. Left Achilles is okay. It was a long break at the shelter. Long enough for my watch to auto-save, unfortunately. So I'll have 2 separate Strava activities, but that doesn't matter. I'll flip it for you. I'm nearly at Hightower Gap here. Looking at a nice climb up here before dropping down into the next gap, whose name is eluding me. It might be Cooper. I forget. It's another one. I don't think this is sassafras yet that I'm going up. Yeah. It's been nice to climb. I love going up like a black sheep that way. We got some dirt bikes here too. Everybody's out enjoying this day. But, I'm gonna put you away. I'm going uphill. I'll be out of breath. So there's a nice view here. But trail's actually here, so I took a spur. And coming back from this view, there's some storms rolling in here. They're not supposed to be severe or anything, but I'm gonna take a little stop here, batten down the hatches on my pack, make sure it's waterproofed. All right, so this is what the pack looks like when we're weatherproof here. Anything on the outside can get wet, so rain jacket, this zip head here is okay. Everything in the back pocket can. On the other side, it's just my water bottles and the boots off spoon. Trying something out with this. This is my tent over here. Dyneema is supposed to be waterproof, so I'm gonna try it on the outside of my pack. It really keeps things tight, having it on the outside like that. But we'll see if there's a downpour. And then I have a liner, everything that absolutely can't get wet. Sleeping pad, quilt, extra clothes, that's all in the liner. And then I got my food bag outside of the liner because I can just get damp. This foam pad here does a pretty good job at keeping water out. Really, the water just kind of runs off the side. The biggest point of entry though is actually my shoulder straps here. Where am I? We're really starting to tear there. But, yeah, hopefully the storm just kind of blows over here. But it's definitely getting closer. Oop, just followed the rest of my butterscotch. Good. You can probably see behind me, it's getting darker. It's downdrafting too. It's starting to cool down. I think I'm staring at sassafras here, so I might use up some of the reserves just to get up and over. I always save a little in the tank just for situations like this. I don't think it's going to be anything super crazy, but play it safe. Just try and get up over sassafras. The joys of through hiking. I love it. I didn't get caught in enough thunderstorms last year, so this is nice. Get to navigate this issue here. All right, I'm climbing up sassafras. Spent a little bit down at Horse Gap, chatting with Kenny and Craig, aka Squaretail. Two NOBO thru hikers this year, so it was awesome bumping into them. Kenny, Craig, if you're watching this, it was awesome chatting with you. Hopefully you made it up and over sassafras okay too, because it is still storming. It seems to be to the north still. I'll make it over, it'll be fine. This is a lovely section with all the hemlocks and rhododendron. And this is coming up on Gap Shelter. I'm about half a mile, maybe a little bit less than half a mile. I think I'm gonna keep going. It's 4:30, so daylight is not an issue. But this storm on Saturday is concerning, and I don't want my pace on Saturday to, for some reason, be way lower, and then I'm not off trail by noon, which is when it's supposed to get the worst. So I'm gonna do a little bit extra today and a little bit extra tomorrow. It's the plan, at least. The plan always changes. So that way it's less that I have to do on Saturday, and then I'll take a nice break at the Green Dragon. Okay. I'm at Buckhorn Mountain Shelter here. There's still 3 hours of daylight, and I have a little under 5 miles. So I'm just gonna go sit down for about 15 minutes, get a little something to eat, hydrate, and then I'll be back on trail, see where I get. This is the view from Ramrock Mountain. I remember last time you could see the Atlanta skyline out there somewhere, but I think it's too hazy today. I'm not sure if there's been wildfires or it's just some humidity. It's a nice spot up here. Climbs are felt at the end of the day though. But I only have one more left. Got maybe a mile and a half left to get to Woody Gap. This would be a nice spot, but I don't have enough water to stay up here. So I'll head down to Woody Gap. I hear there's some... Yeah, there's also thunder still. I don't want to be camping up here if there's thunder. There's apparently some nice tent spots at Woody Gap. And I know there's a picnic table and bathrooms and a water source not too far away. this time of day. The last hour and first hour of the days, even half an hour before sunset and after sunset, is some of the most peaceful hiking you can do. So many people are already at the shelters or haven't left the shelter yet. The birds are usually chirping. And I mean the sun. So beautiful, the colors in this golden hour. Guys, it's another flower. Spring is coming. That looks like a painting. Woody Gap. I'm gonna go find a place to set my tent here. Okay, Woody Gap is just down there. That's where the bathrooms are and picnic table. I found this little tent pad right over here. So I'll set up for the night. Look at this. Yesterday he's not sold on the vlogging thing. Now he's vlogging in his tent like a real YouTube professional. So highlighting character builder. No, I'm kidding. Couple quick things. Today was a great day. I'm absolutely thrilled that I'm back on the AT. Wasn't the day I thought I was gonna have. I was totally expecting to stop at Gooch Shelter, but the storms were scaring me a little bit, so just want to get ahead of that as best I can. I feel great though. It ended up being over 20 miles, which is kind of crazy on day one. But I forget if I mentioned earlier, there must be something left from last year still. Because I feel perfectly fine. I'm recovering well at night. Yeah. Two more housekeeping things. One, let me know down in the comments when you watch these videos. Are you a morning video with your coffee type of person, or are you an evening with your dessert? 2, this video is way too long. I will keep it at a tight 15 in the future, or attempt to. But that's all for today. Probably gonna get up in the middle of the night, watch the eclipse. The moon's actually behind me right there. Look at that. Right outside my tent, there's the moon. So I'll do that. Plan for tomorrow, and plans can always change. Let me check the name of the gap first. Goal for tomorrow is at least Hog Pen Gap. There's a campsite that I'm aware of about 0.2 from the road. Not sure exactly what the mileage is for tomorrow, but likely I'll be able to move beyond that. Either way, it's a relatively short hike. I shouldn't say short. It's an easy hike to Unicoi. The terrain is good. Can do it before the sun comes up, no issue. So that way, if the storms on Saturday do come, I'll be inside whenever they may come. But probably going to be up moving before sunrise tomorrow, so I can catch the sunrise on the view up here. So I'll catch you then.